I'm standing in the Exxon. I asked the manager if they could move a sign because I can't see the keypad to type in my numbers. And she comes over and grabs it and jerks it off in front of my face and starts screaming. I've got cameras in here on recording this. So the owner of this store, the Exxon in Elizabeth in Tennessee, needs to, here's the manager, needs to pull the cameras for me so I can prove how his manager is acting like a fool to his customers. This can't be done. I'm not allowing it. Well, homegrown's on another adventure. I come to this Exxon every morning because my old lady works here. I have to bring her here at 4 o'clock. She opens these doors. So she has to be here at 3 something every morning. Every day I've came in between my old lady, other workers, and everybody. They've got a sign they've hung on the plastic that hangs up for the COVID shit. You can't see the card reader. So you literally have to push this thing in to see what you're trying to type in, or lean plumb sideways around it and try to look around it, and it's stupid. I've asked multiple times, can you please move the sign over like an inch or two so we can see what we're doing without having to physically move your plastic thing before it gets broken? Because this thing can get broken if it keeps getting pushed in like that. No, the sign's got to be there. So I go to pay for my whole thing of water I bought. So I push it in so I can see what I'm typing. Don't push it in. I said, well, can you please move it? Because the manager's standing right there this time. I'm like, well, you're the manager. Can this sign be moved over a little bit so we can see what we're doing? No, you got to look around. I'm like, you can't look around this. You literally got to come plumb to the sides to where you about can't even reach your card reader, or you got to push this thing in. And it's going to end up breaking doing that. No, we're not removing it. I said, well, then what do you want me to do? Well, then don't do it. Don't do what? Don't pay for my stuff I need? Well, I mean, what are you telling me not to do? So she comes around, and I'm still standing there like the thing's right here in my face, grabs it and jerks it off, screaming, yelling, ah! And I say, excuse me? You can't treat your customers like this. I don't know who owns this Exxon in Elizabeth in Tennessee, but y'all need to reevaluate your fucking management in this place. For real. There's a lot of shit going on. I've got videos saved on my phone from this place that's just awful. Awful. You're lucky I haven't contacted the Better Business Bureau on this bitch yet. Somebody needs to contact me, or somebody needs to do something about this place, because y'all got cameras in here and I want them pulled, because now I'm standing here waiting for the fucking cops to come because your manager called the law on me when I didn't think it was okay for her to jerk a fucking sign down in front of my face and scream and hoot and holler and treat me like shit in front of customers just because I'm the husband of one of her employees. Not at this fucking moment, I'm not. I am a customer at this moment. I'm not nothing to you. You don't treat me like trash for no reason. There's cameras in this store. Ooh, I want them pulled. I want some fucking, come on now. You can't treat your customers like this. What you gonna do, Exxon? I'm standing here waiting on the law to show up for no fucking reason. So let's see what they have to say. I was actually about to call you. I was out here doing a video about it. I was about to call you because I was waiting. And I didn't know if this is bullshit or if y'all were actually coming. I was in there. Now, I come in all the time. My old lady works here. I ring her every morning at 3 o'clock when she opens the doors. There was a sign. It's gone now. But there was a sign blocking the card reader to where when you're actually standing there, keep this going. I'm an entertainer. I'm going to find the owner of this store. I'm going to get the recordings from the cameras because this is bullshit. Every day I come in, if I use that card reader, there's a sign blocking it. You physically cannot see what you're doing. So you either got to push this thing in to see what you're doing, or you got to come like this and come around it. And I asked them, can y'all please have that sign moved? And they said, well, it's the management. You got to talk to management. Well, I'm standing in there this time. Management's standing right to the side. So I said, hey, honey, your management, can we have this sign moved over even an inch to where I can see what the hell I'm doing? Because I can't even see my screen here. She goes, well, no, it's got to be there. Customer's got to be able to read. I said, I understand that, but if you move it over, they'll still be able to read. Because either I got to do this, and I push the plastic thing in. I said, either I got to do this to see what I'm doing, or I got to come way over here to where I can't even touch the card reader no more to see what I'm doing. Can we just move this over? Because I really don't want to have to keep pushing this in to see, because it's going to break it. I don't want to have to go like this every time I'm doing it. And then I said, can it be? Well, no, it can't be moved. I said, well, then that's fine. I put the card reader in. I put my hand, I did like that to where I could see it. And I started. She said, don't push it in. I said, that's what I was just asking you. Can we please move this piece of paper? She came over and grabbed it right in front of my face, jerked it off in front of my face, and started screaming, I said, honey, you can't treat me like this. Something about use, she'll know what the sign says. I don't even read the stupid thing. All I know is in the way. And she said, I said, all I was asking you is to move the sign. You don't have to treat customers. I know my wife works here, but you don't treat customers this way. You've got video recording. Yes, sir, I do. I said, you've got video recording in this place, and I want it pulled. I want the owners or whoever's above you contacted, because this can't be done.
It's not your decision to
well, I know, but they can't treat you like that, man. They really can't. I know how.
Treat you however they want.
Well, I know, but they can't talk to you and jerk signs down in front of your face and stuff and treat you like trash.
Isn't that what you want them to do, is take the sign down?
Well, that is true. That is true. I did want them to remove the sign, but I did want them to remove the sign, but I didn't want to treat it like trash. No, but I was. I get that too, but I was asking her to do it, and then her to come down and just physically rip down in front of my face and treat me like that in front of all these people. That's disgraceful. Like, you can't treat people like you're especially not supposed. It's not against the law to
well,
I get that, but it has to be against.
She took the sign down like you wanted her to.
I get that too, but it has to be against some sort of company policy to treat your customers like trash. I mean, that's what I'm going to do. Like,
I take it you're probably the only person that's complained about that sign.
I've heard people complain about it standing in here in the mornings. Like, I know I'm not. But this is just stupid. It was. If she wouldn't have screamed and acted like a complete crazy person when she jerked the sign down, I wouldn't have had an issue, because, like I said, I wanted the sign moved too. You know, that wasn't the problem. The problem was the way she treated me. It was like, dude, come on, man. I've done a lot for this place. I've been here probably 20 or 30 different times helping them get rid of meth heads that are bothering the employees, and having y'all come out and deal with me so everybody can keep moving. Yes. Like, I've done a lot for this place. But not even just that alone. Forget all that. You don't treat somebody like that, man. I don't care who you are or what you do, and you don't treat people like that. We don't treat the tweakers come in here that bad. I mean, come on with it. Running my license. Shouldn't have anything wrong with it. Never had anything wrong with it. Casey, what's wrong? What's wrong?
All right, here's the deal. That I talked to the manager. She wants to trespass from the store, okay?
Trespassing from the store.
Zoomers, you're not allowed on the property, any other properties.
Where?
From here on out, okay?
Where?
This Zoomers are the one down there.
Oh, the other one?
You can't go to either one, okay? If you're caught on the properties and we come here, you'll be arrested for criminal trespass.
Does that work the same as with the homeless people that are banned that I've had to help with? They're not allowed in the store, but they're allowed to walk the property.
I don't know.
Because every time we have officers.
All different cases. What I know is what she said in there, it's not my decision, it's hers.
Even the ones that's been arrested from here ain't allowed in store but on property. Well, because I have to drop her off in the mornings regardless.
Well, you have to drop her off on the side street, I guess. Okay?
Yeah, do you know how I could get a hold of the owners of this establishment?
I don't know that. That'd be something you have to research on your own.
Well, apparently I learned some new information today. Did you know the manager at Exxon Mobil's are allowed to treat you like shit just because it ain't against the law? And they can call the law on you when they treat you like shit and have you banned, and you'll go to jail if you get back on that property. Just because they want to treat you like shit. God, I wish I had money. I'd have me a lawyer. I'd be ooh, ooh, ooh.